what was more like difficult? Like, kind of being in the water for hours on end, like, for takes and takes and takes and doing everything in the water, or was it harder to like kind of like get behind that character?
No, it was definitely doing the takes and takes and takes. 'Cause I kid you not, I would jump in, my toes, my whole body would go like this because it was freezing cold, and then getting out, drying off, and then doing another take. Yeah. And then thinking that you're already done, and then Christian says, "No, we need another one."
Yeah, one more. Let's go again.
All right.
Hello. Welcome to Situaseans podcast. I'm your host, Sean Michael Williams, a.k.a. seanydoo. You can call me Sean, seanydoo. Does not matter to me. I'm just glad that y'all are here. And also, you all may notice I'm a little bit bald. What happened to my hair? I chopped it all off. Mostly for acting pursuits and stuff like that. But we'll talk about that later on. But mostly I'm just excited because I have two very special guests here. I have Briana Gonzales-Diaz and Malcolm Van Sant. And they are both from the short film In the Eyes of Flies. And so I'm so excited to have them both on. I have bios for you both. So do you mind if I tell our audience who you are?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, let's do this. So Briana Gonzales-Diaz is a choreographer and actress known for her work in darker, emotionally driven storytelling with a decade-long background in stage performance and scare acting. This is amazing. And so she recently made her on-camera debut as Meg in the short film that we're talking about, In the Eyes of Flies, and her performance anchors the film's exploration of rejection, power, transformation, and she notably performed all of her own stunts. Wow, go all the way the fuck off. We love that. And Rihanna, so I see you also started as Veronica Sawyer in Heathers the Musical. Everyone loves Heathers the Musical. Shout out. And so you're bringing that same intensity and vulnerability to the screen. So we love that for you. We love that. And then Malcolm Van Sant, he's an actor quickly gaining attention for his ability to play charming yet deeply flawed characters in dark, provocative stories. All right, go off. We love complex characters. He also appears as Charlie in The Eyes of Flies, and so this film that we're talking about, known for taking on roles and characters that explore masculinity, repression, and toxicity beneath polished exteriors. Malcolm has also appeared in short films, commercials, prime television, upcoming projects that continue this bold trajectory. Wow, very lengthy bios in the best way possible. We love a detailed bio. Go all the way off. So welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
I think that was the longest intro in the best way possible.
Give us an award.
Right, exactly. No, you all are so amazing. Can you kind of like let us know, like, where you're coming from? Like, I know we're all in LA, but like, is LA home? Let me know about it.
Honestly, I'm from California, so anything is close to me. LA, it might be 40 minutes away from where I actually live, but it's worth the drive.
All right, right on. And how about
I'm the same. Born and raised California. It's always been home and moved around a lot, but it's like nice to have the California vibe. I feel like I kind of give it off sometimes, like SoCal. So yeah, it's home. It's nice.
Yes. And also, like, even just being in California, like besides the wonderful weather, even just in LA, I love the art scene that is out here. Would you all agree with that?
Yes.
100%. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of want to know, how did you both get into acting? Where did that spark come from?
I would say I've always kind of loved film and, media and just everything encompassing that. And when I got into acting was kind of late in life. I think it was like, in a way, like I actually started doing stuff around like right before COVID. I was doing some background stuff as an extra in like some commercials, like a Super Bowl commercial, and a lot of stuff like that. And I was like, whoa, I love being on set. I want to like pursue this. And then was in community college, and that like kind of took over my life. So I didn't really do much. And then after that, I was able to like finish with like a half a year before I like transferred. And like also summer started or whatever the case was. So I was like, I'm going to put an effort, and I like went on YouTube and was like, how do you act? And like followed that. And then I went to UCLA and I like was in a bunch of film clubs and like production companies like through that and stuff. So I kind of was able to like put myself in positions that like allowed me to audition and stuff like that. So yeah, that's kind of how the spark came from, just like films and then like discovering what it's like on set.
Mine actually started, it was 8th grade. There was a show choir that came to perform at my middle school. And I was like, oh, this is cool. They were singing, acting, and dancing. And it's something that I've never done before. I was a band geek. So I auditioned, got in my freshman year, and then did it throughout high school. And then I learned of musical theater my junior year. And that started my musical theater career. And then after musical theater, started opening doors for film. And that's when I met Christian Allen. So we ended up doing like a short little film together, and that's how I met him. And then now I'm here.
All right.
That's a great story.
Yeah. I love hearing like how people, got to like their passions and their pursuits. So like I really appreciate you both kind of, giving like that insight, because it is important to know like, where do the roots come from? So
Yeah.
And even and so I kind of want to know, even with this film, can you kind of share with our audience like the role that you played in this film, and kind of like how did you get involved? Like how did you hear about it?
Actually, Christian Allen himself reached out to me and told me that I should audition for this new film that he's coming up with. And I was like, sure, what's it about? And he gave me the rundown about everything. And the reason why he thought of me is because I do have experience with scare acting. And with Meg, not trying to give away too many details, but with Meg, there's a little paranormal little thing going on there with her. So it was really, really cool. I did the audition, and he felt like I was a perfect fit. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it was similar to me. I've known Christian since my time at UCLA, and like I've done some stuff with him prior, not acting. This was like technically the first time I've actually acted in a project with him at that point at least. So he also reached out to me. I remember I was helping my mom like declutter her classroom because she was a teacher.
Yeah.
And he was like, hey, do you want to like be a part of this? I'm like, I have no idea what this is. Let me read it. And I was like, oh, this is sick. Like, yeah, of course. So yeah, he reached out. He's like, yeah, you should be Charlie. I'm like, I'm down. I don't know anything about swimming other than I can do it. Yeah. So if that's fine, let's do it. And then, yeah, here we are.
All right. Wow. Wonderful. So I wonder so how long did it take to shoot this project?
2 days.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Like with pre-production and everything, it was a quick one, a quick turnaround. But I feel like Christian's like really well like gifted, for lack of a better term, like at this kind of stuff. And there's a lot of good people on the team, production wise, and also like the crew and just like actors. Like so, like we were all very collaborative and like we're able to knock it out really quickly.
We all locked in.
Yeah. Type shit.
Absolutely. I love that. And so in the eyes of flies, so this kind of leans into the idea that, monsters, they act how they're treated. Like, like someone doesn't just start off as being a certain way. Someone has to be provoked or led to, to become, whatever it is. And so I kind of want to know, like, how did you get into it? Because it's not easy just taking on a complex character and then just driving the story.
Yeah, that is honestly very true. Well, with Meg in general, I know for a fact she's not meant to hurt anybody. Mm-hmm. She wants to be heard. So with her being a monster, it's not her trying to be a monster. It's her trying to make everybody understand what she's feeling. And in the very beginning, when I looked at the script, I'm going to tell you this right now, I'm horrible at cold reading. Like very horrible at cold reading. I struggled with that a lot. And I don't know what happened, but the second I put the costume on and got into makeup, I wasn't Briana. I was Meg. So it was really, really cool seeing that.
Wow.
Yeah, I would say kind of the same. It's like, but in the inverse. So like, without giving too much away as of this point, my character is like flawed in numerous ways as well, as like some of the other characters. But I would say that like, instead of being super monstrous, he kind of latched on to more of a monster, if like in a human sense, and ignored those aspects to like feel a part of the in-group. So I kind of just trying to channel the stereotypical like kind of Chad or like, like clique entourage of like someone with more power and utilize that, for lack of a better term, against Meg. And just like she put on, or she was like felt the character when she put on makeup. I feel like when I put on my like swim gear and like my backwards hat, like I'm locked in. I know what I have to do.
Typical bro.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, saw dog, what's up?
No, that's amazing. That's amazing. Like with it, so you all filmed that last, I guess, at this point we're in 2026. And so like, did you all film this in 2025 or when was this filmed?
2024.
Yeah, I think we did it like 2 Octobers ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, October 2024.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So it's awesome to like see how far it's come and like the journey and like looking back at great memories.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we're definitely going to get to this part too, but I really like that just reading through everything, this film actually got an award at a film festival and has been making its round on the circuit. So we'll definitely talk about that too, because I'm definitely excited for that.
Yeah.
And so speaking of Christian, actually, so he was on an episode of this podcast. And so for the listeners tuning in, if you want to, find out which episode Christian was in, it was episode 64. So that would have been November 19th of 2025. So definitely go back and check that out. And you can learn more about Christian and all of his information is in that as well. But yeah, so I kind of want to know, what was it like working under Christian's direction in this film?
I'm going to tell you this right now. He's very organized.
Yeah.
He's very organized. You got to love an organized director, producer. He had like a schedule and he was set to that schedule. He's very attentive to his cast, to his whole crew. And, he just made the film even more fun to be a part of. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a really good time working with him. The fact that we had a background like before this kind of felt more like a friendship, kinship, because like we were friends than like being with someone who's just like an employer or like someone who's your boss. But I mean, Christian's super, super ambitious and very organized and like on top of his game, like every step of the way. And I don't know if he's mentioned this or if I'm allowed to mention it, but like he actually did it like for his birthday.
Wow.
So like he was like, new year, new me, like let's do something creative versus like some people who want to do something different, which is totally valid. But I think like that was really inspiring and like helped us all lock in because we're like, it's his birthday and like we're gonna take it seriously no matter what. But the fact that he has all of his like shit together makes us wanna follow in suit and like make it the best possible situation.
Sure. Yeah. I love that. A shout out to Christian for doing that on your birthday. Wow. And you know what? I think that's probably like a thing that maybe others can borrow from. Like other directors are like, you know what? Let me just do it on my birthday because maybe everyone will want to.
Yeah, you don't need to bring birthday gifts. You're just like, I'll give you my time or something, right?
My birthday gift to him was me getting in that cold water. So.
I'm not going to wrap it. I'm just going to do it for you.
I'm just gonna do it.
Absolutely. I kind of want to know, what was it like stepping into a moment that kind of, blends this vulnerability and even just like the character experience, like that humiliation in the film?
Well, honestly, Meg was very vulnerable in this state. She basically had her heart on her sleeve.
Yeah.
And then for it to backfire the way that it did, it was cruel. And just feeling that pain in general, like being Meg in that moment, it kind of stung just a little. It kind of stung just a little bit because me personally, I felt what Meg was feeling. And I know a lot of people, a lot of viewers might feel the same way. But I think I did a pretty good job at blending it, to be honest.
Absolutely. And in a quick pivot there too, I did see the trailer for this and I was like, wow. Like I was immediately like drawn in by like what I saw. And I was like, oh my goodness, like, and even like the creepy effects and like the eyes and all that, and even just like the bros and everything. I'm like, oh yeah. It's just something that even me just as a viewer, I was like, wow, this is something that like I would just love to just see more of. So even if Christian is thinking about, shout out to Christian, if you're thinking about making this into a feature film, definitely do it.
Bringing you as well, right?
Yes.
If you need it,
now that you cut your hair, you can put on a nice swim cap. You'll be perfect.
Exactly. And I'm a strong swimmer too, so there we go.
You could be our coach.
And then Malcolm, and then even like Malcolm. So your character Charlie, so he's actively kind of like participating in like this kind of humiliation thing, like that happens, and I kind of want to know. Even as your character is kind of like allowing Roy to be the ringleader, just do all of these, horrific things. And can you kind of share with the audience here, how did you navigate playing like a character that kind of, cruelly and casually stands by, but then like also just, he's not like the villainous, like from what I've captured, Charlie isn't like, because he's not the ringleader, he's kind of watching it all happen and go by. How does it feel like jumping into a character like that?
You know, it's an interesting, like, there's interesting characteristics that he has. And I think when playing him, I kind of was telling myself, like, okay, like, view it as someone who wants to be in the in-group. And because of things that are kind of revealed in the story that I won't give away, or that are at least, like, hinted at, he feels like he needs to do whatever he can to fit in. And the fact that Roy has this, like, power, it's like kind of like people who are leaders and like the power kind of reflecting on them and, like, being accepted by someone who is powerful in, like, any sense. I think, like, I was playing it as in, like, okay, this character is trying to ignore all the bad stuff and all the stuff that he may, like, have experience, like, duality within himself and, like, the conflicting aspects, that he was just being like, okay, I'm not gonna be truly the villain, but I'm not gonna, like, say anything or stand up for anyone. I'm gonna, like, look past it because I like the fact that I'm, like, an entourage of someone this powerful. Mm-hmm. And I think that's something that kind of reflects, like, this world today, where a lot of people kind of ignore some red flags of, like, anyone in, like, that are being, like, is causing mistreatment to others, because they're like, well, I'm not going to say anything because then I'm going to be that person being mistreated. Right. So he's, like, letting that kind of dictate what he's doing and allowing to happen. And also, I think it's, like, a little bit of a situation where he is also at fault because he's not doing anything. It's like a weird kind of maybe trolley problem kind of thing, for lack of a better term, where, like, yeah, he's not the one doing it necessarily, but he's egging on the villain, quote unquote. You know what I mean? So he's almost as equally as bad, like, to a fault.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Because, like, you know, we do see, like, those, like, where, like, even, like, in real life, or even, like, you know, movies or TV shows where it's like, yeah, like, there's, like, the group of jocks, and then, like, the ringleader, and then the others that are kind of just, you know, letting it happen. Yeah. It's hard, you know, like, just watching it on screen, and then, of course, experiencing it in real life is a whole nother level. Yeah. But, you know, I just want to say, like, you know, I really appreciate how you all were able to, like, bring, like, you know, that, like, you know, these characters to life. And I know it's not easy portraying complex characters, because even as actors, I think we all know that it is, it kind of, you know, takes a little bit out of your heart having to play characters like that. Because it's like, in reality, you know, we're not those people. I mean, hopefully, you know.
Right,
like,
no. Because unless you're, like, a method actor or something, and, like, you just treat people like shit because you're like, hey, that's my job. And then, no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah.
Exactly. And so, also, like, I noticed too, like, this film kind of draws inspiration, you know, from other like, you know, like, horror classics like Jennifer's Body, Carrie. So I want to know, like, how do you, you know, kind of balance, like, these different genres and elements, and even just, like, you know, the kind of, like, the real social commentary that we've been talking about so far, how, like, this is a problem that happens in real life. I kind of want to know, you know, even, like, body shaming, misogyny, like, everything. I kind of want to know, like, how did that balance out?
Well, I think so. The genre is, like, a little mixed, I think, of the short film. So it's similar to Jennifer's Body. Like, it's a little satirical in the sense that, like, it's horror, but, like, there's comedic aspects as well, and it has, like you're saying, the social commentary as well. So I think, like, I don't know if this is the same with Brie, but I can imagine as actors, like, going into this, we both kind of, like, let's try to balance it in the sense, like, we're gonna take it seriously because at the end of the day, it has, like, a fairly profound, like, message, and it's trying to show that to people and have that being a learning lesson. But also, because we're playing characters, we have to, like, be serious about that so it comes across, but we want it to be entertaining. So maybe we have a little bit of campiness in there, like, have a little bit of jokes. Like, there's some lines by Roy Alexei Valentino, and he says some stuff that's, like, you would have to see. That's really funny, and is like, oh, like, we're not afraid to make fun of ourselves. At least the characters are in the self, and, like, I think that's also a really great thing about Christian attribute. Like, he's making something super serious and, like, passionate to himself and, like, the world, and something that can give a great message. However, he's like, I'm not gonna make this, like, a drama. Like, I'm not gonna make it, like, in a sense, like, it has to be so serious and, like, that aspect, because I think sometimes it's hard to breach those stories.
Yeah.
So like there's a little bit of everything sprinkled in. I think like that's how we kind of approach it as well. Like let's be serious, but let's not like be too serious where we can't have fun. You know?
Absolutely. Yeah. And it is important to be able to tell a story authentically without like beating a dead horse, but then also draining the actors too. And Briana, so speaking of like being, in the water all the time, so you were in the water a hell of a lot from what I've gathered. Like what was more difficult, kind of being in the water for hours on end, for takes and takes and takes and doing everything in the water, or was it harder to kind of get behind that character?
No, it was definitely doing the takes and takes and takes. 'Cause I kid you not, I would jump in, my toes, my whole body would go like this because it was freezing cold, and then getting out, drying off, and then doing another take. Yeah. And then thinking that you're already done, and then Christian says, "No, we need another one."
Yeah, one more. Let's go again. All
right, where's the blow dryer?
Oh my.
Yeah, so they had to blow dry me.
Wow.
It kind of sounds weird, but yeah, I was blow dried.
It's not a euphemism. Right. I don't envy her at all because I had to just go shins in and not in splash, and I was like, this is what actors do. You have to be in the moment. You don't be cold. So I don't even know how you survived. I'm not gonna lie. If there wasn't any heat around, I feel like you would have fainted. So good for you.
See, I'll give this away because I could. I already asked. That drowning that happened, that wasn't acting.
Oh, wow.
I'm just kidding.
She committed to the role.
Right.
Method acting, for sure. I was in the water in the beginning of the film, and then I was in the water when it was nighttime, and it got even colder. So it was great, but it was worth it. It's all for Christian's birthday.
Yeah. Birthday gift, right?
Yeah.
What if Christian calls up and he's like, "Hey, Briana, you know what? We're gonna need some reshoots. We're gonna need you back in that water."
Once we get to another question, I'll tell you more about water. There's more. It doesn't end.
All right, I love it. And so, Malcolm, your bio also kind of mentions that, Charlie reflects repressed sexuality that was buried under misogyny and bigotry. And kind of to just take a quick, caveat to that, because I know even in real life, I know that there are people out there that kind of project some of their insecurities or even just their unknown identities within themselves onto other people. So I want to know, what is it like, I guess, what is it about, that subtext that was intentional in your performance, and also any conversations that you had with Christian about building that into the character?
Yeah, so as I was saying earlier, there's a lot of conflicting aspects and characteristics within Charlie, and I wanted to approach him respectfully for some people who may have problems with their current identity because of whatever situation they're in. And I was like, okay, Christian, how do we go about this? We had some talks, and I think the best way to describe what I was thinking when approaching it was okay, maybe look inwards to something that I may have felt insecure about with my life. Maybe it's not the same thing, but maybe, like you said earlier, we sometimes give a little bit of ourselves as actors to make the role maybe a little bit more believable, or just for us to kind of be cemented into the character. So I was looking at some insecurities and stuff like that, and was trying to project that. But I think full-heartedly, it's kind of okay, this character is someone who knows how he is and who he is and what he wants and likes, to an extent at least. But for whatever reason, people around him, society around him, has kind of kept him detached from that and not able to fully experience that or let it be known. So he has that anger within himself that he projects, I think, around in general, besides maybe even to Roy. Roy may be the only one who he looks to a guiding light for, which is not great. Yeah. But I think that adds to the aspects of when Meg was coming around, him kind of egging on Roy, because he was you have problems, because he probably has problems that he can't deal with, and instead of letting himself deal with those, he rather project them on someone else so they feel pain. So there's more of a situation of him not feeling alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes any sense.
No, it makes perfect sense. Absolutely. Cause and I think even just, what you were saying, I definitely agree because even just, I remember in high school or grade school, like everyone has, either witnessed a bully or heard about a bully or whatever. And it's just like, you hear the bully's friends that kind of like egg it on and they don't step up or say anything because they know that they're going to be the next target if they go against it. So yeah, for sure. It's, so I definitely appreciate like how you were able to kind of even just any of like your experiences in your own individual past, bringing that into the character and like, making that kind of like this character's, troubles. Like, I really, again, it's not easy to do. So I appreciate you both kind of drawing from like those experiences. Cause I think, to the average person that's listening that may not be an actor, it's not easy having to pull out emotions, especially if it's not your individual experience. It's a character's experience.
Yeah.
Like if a character, like example, Law and Order Special Victims Unit, like if someone is raped or is sexually assaulted, a lot of times of the people that play these the characters, some of the actors, they may have experienced it, but for those that may haven't, having to play a rape victim or an assault victim, if you've never experienced it yourself, how do you go about doing that? And then for those that do play those that have been, it's even harder because it's like now you're, trauma's coming up.
Yeah. You're reliving it.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I definitely want to kind of just let the audience know that, what these two are doing here is not easy work. And, and I think that's another thing that makes acting so fulfilling too, right? Because it's like you're playing this character that's complex and like, and you can hopefully come out at the end of the day like, okay, cool, I can go home, I can kind of decompress.
Yeah.
And then, move on to the next thing. But it's all about telling a story, right?
Yeah, 100%. Like, I feel like being authentic in any way you can is the best way to approach a role. And whether, like I was saying, you take from your own life, if you can't completely, have experienced some situations, just like you're saying with SVU. And it's draining, if that's acting, like you're giving your emotion like all day, but it's very fulfilling. Like, despite what happens with the film or the experience or how you may have viewed, your like actual experience and like performance at the end of the day. Like, I think as long as you know that you gave it your all in the current like moment, like it's very fulfilling and rewarding.
For sure.
And you're leaving a good message.
Yes.
Too.
Exactly.
Absolutely. And I think that's probably the one thing too, is like, leaving like a lasting message that's this one that reminds us all of something. For sure. And so both of you have backgrounds, that are connected to like, these darker themes, darker characters and heightened storytelling. And so what is it about like these like uncomfortable stories or even characters that just keep pulling you back into like these types of roles and performances?
Every horror film or movie has a story to them.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like very, very deep. And that's what I love about like scary movies, because there's like certain scary movies, once you learn the story behind why like these haunts are happening or why these this spirit won't pass on or whatever, it's kind of sad, but it reels you in. It reels you in. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think horror films are really unique with that. Like, bouncing off of Bree's point, I used to not really like horror films like growing up. Like, I was like doing some like projects with my friends when I was like 7 maybe, and like we had an older friend who was like obsessed with like Sweeney Todd and all this stuff, and he was like, let's film on like a iPhone or something, like one of the first generations. And I was like I would be like, Mom, come get me, I'm not doing this. Doing that was scary. But like, to Bree's point, like now, like I've gotten older, I can appreciate so many different aspects of horror films because the genre is so unique. It like can talk about so many issues. It could be like the stereotypical, like, oh, you're on a burial ground, so you're being haunted because like the ancients were like mistreated, or it's like something like this where like the person is kind of seeking revenge because they were unjustly like wrong, like, so or it could be like satire, like Jennifer's Body. So it's really cool with that aspect. And I think that's like a great way to approach any kind of horror film. And like, that is probably a lot of reasons why people go to them. And you can also just like let loose and be crazy, like scream and like, do whatever, depending on the situation.
They're more fun.
Yeah.
More fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
I could definitely agree. Like horror films, like even like watching them are fun, and even just like being in them are fun as well. About 10 years ago at this point, I directed, wrote, and produced like this horror film called Cabin of Horror. And, and it was like kind of like Paranormal Activity meets like Blair Witch Project.
Oh, okay.
Because I love both of those like, franchises. So I was like, how can I, blend the two? But I was 23, 24 at the time, like, like doing this. And it was like, I was like fresh out of like, film school. And it was just so much fun doing. It was so much fun. It was like an hour. Like the final, project was like an hour. But even just scaring each other, like you're pranking each other on set, and just like the camaraderie between like being like my castmates, like it was so much fun. I was like, wow, you know what? Now I see like what people say about like the fun of being in like horror films. Yeah, it's scary, like when you're doing it, but at the same time, it is fun too.
Yeah. It's
very
Where
fun.
can we find that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So if you go to YouTube and just type in Cabin of Horror, you should be able to find it there. Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm excited.
You gotta watch it.
Yeah,
definitely.
I'll watch it tonight. Pop some popcorn.
Right.
Yeah.
Movie night.
Exactly. And so, and now that the film kind of like had like this successful festival run, I know we were kind of talking about that earlier, so definitely want to dive into that. So it also won awards for its LGBTQ themes. So I kind of want to know, what do you hope audiences kind of take away from this film, especially those that may see part of themselves, in all of these characters?
So I'm not someone who's like in the LGBTQ community, but I have a lot of friends that are, and I feel like maybe it's because of California or whatever, like, and just thankfully our like generation now kind of being more open to it and accepting, thankfully, that like a lot of it has become kind of mainstream, right? So I think the fact that there are still people who are feeling repressed or whatever the case is, maybe it's like in the Midwest or I don't know, like somewhere in very conservative areas. I hope that this film is like a testament to like look at the, for lack of a better term, like look at the, what could happen poorly if you like continue to not be yourself, Cause like, at least for like my character, hinting at some stuff, that he's a big pack of the bully because he can't accept himself for who he is and then projects. So I feel like hopefully it could be like a warning to like people who are like maybe feeling that. And then also as a way that like, oh, let's just accept each other because we're all humans at the end of the day. Like it doesn't have to be like this or that. There's no one set body type. There's no one set like sexuality. It's like, it's who you are. And I feel like if we can all somehow get to that point in the world where like, maybe I don't understand it, but I can accept it. Like I think that would be a good approach.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would say, honestly, notice the red flags within your like friend groups, with anybody that you talk to. Keep your circle close, me personally. Because, in the film, Meg does have an acquaintance. I'll call her that. Has an acquaintance and she turned on her. So, I would watch for the red flags. And then also when it comes to relationships, if they ain't showing interest in you, just don't go after them at all. Like, don't try, don't hurt yourself. It's not going to be good for you mentally, physically, and emotionally. And you're just wasting your time at the end of the day when you can be so much happier.
Yeah, be yourself and like go for personality, despite what one person may look like, as long as you guys connect. Like, I feel like that's a good way to approach things.
Yeah, absolutely. And that deserves a go all the way the fuck off. Speaking of go all the way the fuck off, get your go all the way the fuck off t-shirt. You'll see it pop up here on the screen if you're watching on YouTube or Spotify. Go and get that shirt. Situaseanspodcast.com and click on the merch tab.
Do we get one of those?
Hey, you know what? I need to start getting some shirts for my guests.
I thought we were gonna win something because we had the longest bios. Like, is that not the shirt?
Right. You know what? That's a good idea. Exactly. You know what? Yeah. You all deserve those shirts,
right? Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. The bios alone speaks for it. Yes. And so also another thing too that I kind of want to make sure that I'm calling this out, because I know this is going to be important, especially for Christian if you're watching this. So In the Eyes, it was chosen for 2025 winner of the best LGBTQ theme for best shorts competition, alongside being a semi-finalist in the Indie Short Fest for best parody and selection for the Indie X Film Fest for best short film. Woo! We love that. We love that. So how does it feel for both of you working on this production that, from start to finish and just seeing like this just make all the waves and all the buzz on the film circuit?
Hold on, that's a whole lot of awards. Let me just process
Let's
that really quick.
hold space for that, please.
Right.
Just give me like one moment of like silence really quick. That's a lot.
Put them on the screen real quick.
Right. Like, elevator music, please stand by.
Oh. That is a lot. Wow.
Yeah.
Honestly, like working on this film has honestly paid off then. Like we worked our butts off. It was fun and we did it within like 2 days. So just seeing where it's gone is amazing. Honestly, it's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fully agree. I mean, I think it's like fundamentally rewarding.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when I go into projects, not that I've done a lot, but I'm like, who knows if anything will come for this. I'm doing it for the fun because I enjoy acting, because I love to make memories with new friends and like put myself out there and like get out of my comfort zone. And, if like nothing comes of it, who cares? Like, like I mean, there's always a like little voice in your head being like, why didn't this work out? Like, is it my performance? Is it like the story as a whole? Like whatever the case is. But I think the fact that like I like to try to go into things without like, there may not be anything that comes from it other than making friends and memories and putting myself out there. So when things like this do happen, it's like surprising, but also insanely rewarding. Cause like Bree said, we worked so hard. It was like a 2-day shoot. So like it was nonstop. Like she had to be submerged in the water multiple times. Yeah. I only got like my shins, but like that was crazy. So yeah, it's rewarding. It's really cool to see that there's a reception of people like who really like it and see it for what we hoped it would be.
Absolutely. And, I just want to say, even just like from me on my end, like a huge congratulations to you all on this film.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Really just taken aback. And I'm excited to hear, what's next for not only this film, but what's next for, your careers too. And, kind of speaking of that, what's next? Well, like tell me like anything you can share with us, all the buzz.
Well, honestly, what's next for myself is at the end of the month, I was in a music video. I got to be a love interest. Yeah. And the music video is called Confessions to a Flower. I'm that flower.
All right.
Do you bloom?
Yes.
Whatever that means.
That can, wait, that can mean
I don't
a lot
know.
That can mean a lot of things.
I just meant flowers bloom. Okay. Well, don't clip that, guys.
No, we're clipping it. Definitely clipping it. That was good. But yeah, that's coming out. And then also with Believe You Are the Best Studios, there's a whole lot of other opportunities that are arising in the next few months. There's going to be auditions happening, and there's going to be new collabs happening and red carpet events. So it's going to be really, really cool and fun. I have a lot.
All right. Wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprisingly the same. I was actually just in a music video shot by a Christian, and I played a love interest to an extent, and the singer was this amazing, talented woman named Daisy Close, and it's about like kind of waking up to a realization that maybe people just want you for your body, or like all the wrong things that you would want from a relationship and trying to escape that and like feeling trapped. So it just came out as of this, it would be like the 2nd of January. So yeah, go check that out on YouTube. Just Trust Issues, Daisy Close. It was a really fun experience, and like it was great to work with Christian again because it's been so long, I think probably since we worked with him on this short film. So yeah, that and then just hopefully some more projects coming up. Love to work with these guys again. It was a great memory. It's been a long time since like we've reconnected. So yeah, hopefully in the future.
Right. I love that. And we'll definitely, we always record in a time machine, but I'll definitely make sure to like have everything, linked in all the good resources. So for sure.
I also forgot to mention too, Christian told me to mention this, so I'm going to do it.
Shout out Christian.
Do it.
Also, I'm opening up the book again, and I'm going to be, I'm actually in the works of writing a new song. And Christian will be producing and directing my music video. So maybe you could be a part of that, and you could be a part of that.
Yes, we'd love to.
Let's go.
Yeah. So yes, and that one would be called Tightropes.
All right. Yes.
Are we doing circus stuff?
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Darn.
Shows up with a slap line.
Yeah. I'm holding like one of those long bars and I'm walking like back and forth. And whoa. You're like, no, that's not what it was.
No, that song has a deeper meaning. You know, has to do with a situationship that I was a part of. So it's very, very deep, and it talks about basically my journey through that and how I got out of that and how I gained my power back, and I am stronger now. Yeah.
Would you call it a situationship?
Right.
Yeah. Yes, I would.
Not to make light of your experience. Sorry.
No, for sure. Thanks for sharing that.
I'm not working with you again. I'm sorry.
Right. She's like, you were cast, but not anymore. Only Sean. Your tightrope stunt, it was not worth it. You did not call
Barely end of the tightrope.
Yeah, you snipped it real quick. Yeah.
Right. You die in a music video. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, the 3 times the charm.
No, that's amazing. I really appreciate you being vulnerable and sharing that with us. I'm excited I'm excited to learn more about this, and I'm sure, like this is going to be, all over Instagram. So I know our followers are going to definitely see that, comment on that, everything. So definitely, keep me posted and keep us posted. Let us know, because we'd love to support and be a part of it.
Yeah, send us the audition. That's what he means.
Yeah.
I got you. I got you.
If you want me to be a tree, I will dress up as a tree. I got the height for it.
Yeah. Just wrap these around you.
Exactly. Right.
One of you need to be the tightrope that I walk on. Like, I can't.
Well, he's taller.
I'm 5 foot, so like any of you would work.
Okay. We can rock, paper, scissors. I think, we go. Yeah, that's the best way to go.
Exactly. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, can you do me a really quick favor? Can you please rate and review this podcast? Like hit that 5-star review, because I do read all the reviews because this helps me know how this podcast is helping others and how this podcast is serving you, because my job as a host is to serve you this podcast the way that you would prefer it to be. All right, so we got a few listener submissions here. So I want to say thank you to the listeners for submitting these. If you want to be part of the show and submit your stuff, situationspodcast.com/submit. And there's an anonymous submission form where you can just submit whatever and we'll unpack it on the show. So I got a few here, and these are pretty interesting. So are you all ready to unpack this with me?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. Okay, so this first one says, I'm weirdly attracted to you being mean to me. Is this hinged or unhinged?
I think unhinged.
Unhinged,
is that
definitely.
Like unpack trauma?
Oh,
what? Or what kind of is it like banter? Or is it can someone say their name so we could ask them?
Right, exactly.
I know it's anonymous, but
right, reveal to us now.
Wait, be mean to them and they'll do it. Do it.
Right.
Do it or you're bad. Exactly. I don't know how to be mean. Sorry.
I mean, it honestly depends, because if you're like being mean to me and like joking around being mean, then that's fine with me. But like if you're trying to hurt my feelings, then that's different.
Yeah. I agree. It's fun to like banter and like kind of tease like friends and like if it's hinged, like someone who's like potentially dating partner. Yeah. But no, we don't want someone who's being actually mean. Like
exactly.
That's toxic
not
as hell.
Right? So toxic.
On to the next.
Right?
Yeah.
And somewhere out there, I'm just imagining, like, what if this person is like in a relationship or dating somebody that's like being just absolutely absurdly mean to them. And they're just like, give me more.
They're just hella sadistic.
Right.
Or whatever it is. They like hate. Yeah.
It could be a sign though, because sometimes people are mean to you just so you can stop liking them. So you got to be careful with that.
Yeah.
Okay,
I kind of did that.
Sabotage to get out.
I think we found a different red flag.
Stop. That was the old me.
Is this what the music video is about? Like what?
You know, if someone like you're not interested in and they just obviously aren't getting the hint, then you start being mean to them, just to try to choo-choo.
Instead of being open and saying, I don't like you.
I was.
Shoo, go, oh.
I was. That's
okay,
the part.
that's not good. That's a bummer.
Was this your ex? No.
Yeah. I was like, Bree, come back to me, please.
No. Be gone.
Oh, gosh. Can we give that like a beige flag? Or does it have to be red?
You know what? We make the rules here, so whatever we want.
Okay, awesome.
It's going to end up
Depending,
being
beige, depending if you like actual people being mean or if it's just like banter.
Exactly.
It's going to be like, I put a spell on you.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. So this next one says, I go crazy for guys who are obsessed with me.
Yes.
Is this hinged or unhinged?
Be obsessed.
Yeah.
Be obsessed.
Okay. I think that's hinged. So you're like, you want someone to like worship the ground that you walk on? What kind of obsessed are you saying?
Be obsessed with me. Love my scent. You know, like that kind of thing. Not necessarily
Animal tracking. Like, what do you mean? Love your scent. Breathe.
Okay, that's too obsessive. Like,
Whoa.
that's
Okay.
kinda,
So there's
that's kind of there's a line. There's a line.
Which is the line that gets crossed?
I don't know.
How does
Okay.
the guy know?
All right. When you're too obsessed and you're, you know, like everything, I'll do anything for you, like at any second of the day, anytime. Like I'm over here taking a shit right now, and I'll drop that shit right now to go and, you know, attend to your needs. Like
Okay, so that's too crazy.
that is too crazy.
Yeah,
At
okay.
least finish your shit and then come.
Right, so that's
At
the
the
caveat.
very least, right.
Yeah. He's like, if you can do that, then you're fine. Everything else is fine. Okay. I mean, I feel like, so you're saying like a reasonable amount of obsessed is
Yeah.
like, okay, I would say this, like, that would make sense. Like, as a guy, like, if I'm into someone, I want to like date them.
Yeah.
I like them for a reason. I'm not gonna like be nonchalant about
Absolutely.
like liking you. You know what I mean?
Like, show me off.
Yeah, exactly. But like, I don't know. Like, I think there's definitely some people out there who are like a little too obsessed. Like, I mean, I feel like I haven't heard this word used for a minute, which is weird to say in 2026. But like, there used to be like people who are like obsessed with being simps or like not into like just like don't be a simp kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's like. It's a different thing, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't want someone to simp for me because, like, that sounds like you would do anything. Like, you would stop taking a shit to go attend to Bree's needs.
Right.
Don't do that, apparently. So, yeah.
Yeah, don't at least finish it, because then you're gonna complain that your stomach hurts. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, you're like, don't complain. You're here to, like, please me, okay? God,
But I
don't
want
care
you-
about your feelings.
I would like you to be obsessed, you know, like you know, the second that I leave, like your apartment like smells like me, so you like text me about it and be like, hey, like, you know, my room smells like you, and it's a good thing. Like I miss you, like that kind of thing. And, you know, like call me, like not every second of the day. Don't do that. But, you know, like
No speed dial for her number.
definitely not. I probably won't answer unless I'm taking a shit. I answer while I'm taking a shit.
So to the guy who misses
TMI.
Bree and is obsessed with her being mean to him, that like escaped, she's telling you now the best way to get back into the relationship is to be obsessed.
Exactly.
You have a chance.
Not you.
Your anonymous
Not
comment
you.
worked. You have a chance. Just be obsessed and you're good.
On to the next. No, on to the next. Not you. But it is nice to, you know, like at least like, you know, out of your busy day, you message and you're like, how are you doing? Like, I know you're busy right now, acting and all and being you. But I hope you have like a good day. I miss you. I love you. Like that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's
that
cute.
kind of assessing.
Yeah.
But if you're being like calling me every second of the day and then getting mad at me because I'm not answering because I'm on a podcast right now with Sean, like,
Come on.
Yeah,
bro.
how
like
dare.
why would you?
Yeah, we have things
Why
to
would
do.
you be mad at me?
Right.
Your life revolves around us, but ours doesn't revolve around you.
Exactly. Actors, right?
Yeah. We have egos.
Big egos.
Oh, gosh.
I'm literally laughing, crying over here. I love it. I love it.
I don't know if I was supposed to say shit on here, but my bad.
Oh no, I would be offended if you did not swear.
Hell yeah. Okay. He has a shirt that says "Go the fuck
God.
off."
Right.
Yeah.
I need that so bad. Please.
Please. I thought we won.
I want a mug. I want a hat.
Ooh, you know what? Put me in your music video, and I got the shirt for both of you.
Wow, I didn't even have to do
You
anything.
hear that? You hear that, Christian Allen? You're going to be doing the casting for this.
From
so.
association, I'm just getting a shirt. That's it. I'm not doing anything, and I get one.
Yeah, you're the tightrope.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I definitely agree. It's like this one definitely can go either way, depending on what side of the line you're on.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been the guy that has been obsessed with somebody and this was like this was like after so for the long story short, I was married at one point, divorced because she cheated on me a month before the wedding.
Damn.
I stuck with it because I thought I could learn to forget and forgive. Second year of the marriage, I was like, I want a divorce, and then divorce.
Damn. Sorry you went through that.
Thank you so much.
Shit. Damn.
I just love how you just frozen there.
You're like, I didn't know it was going to get serious. I thought this was a funny podcast.
I know, right?
I don't know. My eye kind of twitched a little bit. I'm pretty sure. I am so sorry.
No, for sure. It's all good.
You're
It's
on
all
to bigger
good.
and better things. It's fine.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're being a tree now.
Yeah, exactly. Right? I'm gonna be a tree, right? I made it.
Look, Mom, I made it. LA works. Move here.
Exactly. But needless to say, there was one person that I dated after that marriage was over. I had got onto the dating apps and stuff, and I was like, okay, well, I really like this person, but I don't want to give off that I like this person, but I don't want to let this person think that I don't like them. So what do I do?
Right.
And the dating apps was a brand new thing to me. And
right.
so I was kind of just putting my needs last at the expense of the other person's. And so I was like, oh man, I can't, do that. So I learned my lesson, but yeah. I guess to just all tie back to this question here, it's I'm kind of I guess if it works for you, I guess it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
No, I fully agree. I mean, definitely there's been a situation where I've overthought, when I'm like, I got to be nonchalant, but then I'm like, wait, but then they're not going to think I like them. So it's definitely a
what do you do right now?
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like if we're doing looking at this face value, right? Just someone who's obsessed, crazy stalker vibes, definitely red flag. Why do you want someone that wants to stalk you? That's not good.
Exactly.
No, healthy
Why
relationships.
So obsessed
Right?
with me, boy, I want.
This is gonna get copyrighted.
Hey, right.
I'm sorry.
How dare
I'm
you?
sorry. It's a cover. It's a cover.
The original
Mariah
cover.
Carey's team just busted the door and said, excuse you.
Get out of here.
Sorry. I've been wanting to sing that since I saw the word obsessed.
Exactly. So I guess to close this one out, it's don't be Joe from the TV show You.
Yeah.
That is a good reference.
That's kind of crazy. That's psychotic.
No.
Right?
Yeah, be them. Don't be you. Be them. Have
Exactly.
multiple.
Right.
Wait. Pause. I don't think that makes sense. Take it back. Take it back.
Just put the loading icon
I know. I
in
try
here.
to be so insightful, and it didn't work.
No, I loved it. I'm with you. I agree.
Oh, thank you, Sean. I feel my ego is being stroked. You're actors.
Let's go.
Hey.
So this last one says, a life goal of mine is to live rent-free in your head with a little brain emoticon. Is this hinged or unhinged?
Why do all of these have crazy
I know, right?
comments? What is wrong with you guys?
Right.
Dude, it's borderline all of them being obsessed.
Right.
It's the same person just should I get me on the podcast? Get me on the podcast. Bree. I'm here.
What are you trying to say?
Right?
I ain't obsessed. But yeah, I would love to be on your mind 24/7.
But don't call you 24/7. Just be on your mind.
Yeah,
The duality of Bree.
I would love to be to live rent free in your head. I mean, honestly, any of the haters, just saying, the haters that don't like me from high school, I live rent free in their head, and I know that for sure.
Hey, that's what's up.
But yeah. I sneeze a lot, so that's how I know.
Oh, I was like, are you allergic to something? No,
Every time you sneeze.
Yeah, right.
Someone's just talking shit about you. But no, if it's somebody that I'm like talking to, like honestly, like I would love to cross your mind and live rent free in there.
All right.
I feel like, I don't know if I've ever had anyone live rent free in my head because I have so many things going on in here and they all mean nothing. It's just like a zoo or an airport, you know, like it's crazy.
An airport.
But like, I think if someone had me rent free in their head, maybe it would be a compliment, but I'd be like, what do you do all day? Do you like just sit on the couch and be like, oh, Malcolm? And then I'm like, do you like you gotta do other things. Like she said, you gotta take a shit. Like,
exactly.
What are you doing? Don't think about me while you're taking a shit, please. I don't want that. I mean, she might, but I don't.
Hey, I think about a lot of things while I'm taking a shit. Okay.
Hey, it's the thinking. What is it called? The thinking throne? No. Right. What's the guy?
I call it the spooky dookie.
Yeah.
Spooky dookie. That's crazy. That's what? Is that the horror?
During In the Eyes of Flies, I took a spooky dookie. It was crazy.
With your makeup on?
Yes, exactly.
Oh my god.
You know how many times my other job, I work at an escape room.
Yeah.
My other job, like we actually have a sign that says spooky dookie on it.
That's
Don't summon
hilarious.
demons. And you're summoning a demon. Like,
it's like I have like a pentagram on the ground and like candles.
you know, there actually is candles in there and it's dark. The lights don't work in there. And there's
That is a
dolls hanging on the
spooky
ceiling.
dookie.
Yeah.
It's definitely a
Damn,
spooky dookie.
okay.
Yeah.
Wow, new lexicon unlocked in my brain.
Right.
I think about a lot of things. But no, when you're thinking about
I am all the way here for this. I love this.
when you're thinking about somebody, it's not just like, oh, Malcolm. No. It's more like you're thinking about like the fun times with them. Like randomly it'll pop up. If you're watching like a show or a movie and randomly you're sitting there and sometimes your mind just goes south or goes the other way or east or whatever direction it goes, you just think of the fun times. Like randomly it'll happen. Like recently with my sister, it's not even a relationship, but my sister, family, I guess you can count that as a relationship in its own. Anywho, sorry.
We got there. We landed.
Listen, my brain kind of like
We
spasmed
landed.
like for 2 seconds. Yeah, like we had a fun time at Six Flags and randomly I just thought about that moment on the roller coaster when I almost shot myself. So with my sister, yeah.
Right, spooky dookie.
I don't know why everything has to do with shit with me.
I
But I'm
don't
sorry.
either, but it keeps coming back.
It's just relevant, okay? You guys, I promise you.
So when you thought
My
about your
shit don't
sister,
Right, exactly.
you were like, I have to take a shit. Sister.
No. When I was on the roller coaster right next to my sister, I had to take a shit because it scared me.
Okay. I don't see the correlation, but sure.
But during let me go further into
Story
this.
time.
Right, story time.
During,
How long,
While I
how
was
long have you been on
watching-
this?
while I was watching a show, I just randomly used to start thinking about either my friends or somebody that I'm talking to. Any sentimental moment. It doesn't have to be anything like that. But if you're in my mind or if I'm in your mind rent free, then that's a good thing.
Okay. What do
Yeah.
you think, Sean?
I mean, I definitely think that it would be nice to have somebody live, you know, like for me to live rent free in somebody's
Right.
head. And I've also been on the other side where it's like, yeah, I've been the one like, oh my goodness, I can't stop thinking about this person. You know, I'd say if it's a healthy amount where it's like,
Yeah.
you know, you're able to not be obsessed with that person and be creepy. For sure. Because I guess at the end of the day, no matter who you're dating, you're going to live rent free because
Yeah.
you have to think about that person to think
Exactly.
next steps. Okay, next date. Where are we going with this? So I guess to a healthy extent.
Yeah, I feel like whenever I have a crush, then I'm like rent free for sure.
Yeah.
But then like when I'm dating or I'm in a relationship, like it's still rent free. But I feel like because I've gotten over the initial like butterflies, it's like more natural. So like maybe it's not, I guess when I think of rent free, it's like always there. But like with my brain, like I said, it's a zoo and or airport. Maybe it's animals driving and flying planes, who knows? But like, I think then like it's more sporadic, like what you're saying, and definitely a healthy amount. But I like when I'm crushing in the initial stages, I'm like always thinking about the person. So yeah, I guess that's nice because then like you're like into them and then you like would pursue. Like if you didn't have that, you'd be like, well, I don't want to be with them kind of thing. So it's like maybe a good sign.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And if you don't have that, then don't be with them.
Yeah, that would be
yeah.
really weird. That would be borderline obsessive, but like opposite.
Right. It's
Yeah.
like, actually, you're not even on my mind at all.
Yeah, it's like, but for some
I
reason
don't even like you.
Yeah, exactly. But somehow I still see you every day. Like what the hell?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. Whenever I'm about to take a dump, I have to stop to come see you. But I'm not obsessed with you.
Listen,
Exactly.
leave the shits alone, man. We already stopped talking about
You know what? I have to keep bringing it up because it was out of nowhere and I thought
that.
it
Was
was
funny.
funny.
That was hilarious. Hilarious. All right. Thank you all for submitting those submissions. Those were quite wild. Definitely continue to submit those. We love those, right?
We did. We love that,
That was very
Bree's
fun.
ex is trying to reach back out to her.
Exactly, right? Deep
Which
down,
one?
right? It'd be so
Which
funny if it
one?
was. Right?
All three were separate exes. But no, yeah, that was awesome.
Again, go ahead and submit to Situaseans podcast, situationspodcast.com/submit if you want to, send anything or question, whatever you want me and a guest to unpack. And yeah, we'll definitely have it out and air it out on the podcast. So thank you for that. And also thank you, Malcolm and Bree, for coming on. Really, you all are such a light on this show. You are now official friends of the podcast.
Yes.
Yes.
I made it.
Wait, it's not official until we get the shirt.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah.
But also this means you all can come back on the show whenever you want.
Yes.
So if you ever want to promote something or like, hey man, I want to just come back just for a chat, just let me know.
Wait, I'm so down. We need to do it after the music video and then we'll talk to you about being a tree.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be submitting some things too.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And to the viewers, you know what that means. Bree's going to be back on. So to all her exes, get your anonymous comments in now.
Right. There's still time.
She wants to kill me.
Cut the cameras. Cut the cameras.
Right.
She's going to like,
And Malcolm was never heard from ever again.
yeah. He's like, he wasn't a tightrope. He was dead.
That's so funny. Right. You both are so amazing. Can you kind of let our audience know where we can find you? Instagram handles, whatever you want to promote, let us know.
All my social media platforms, TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram is all HotBree101. You can spell it HHOTBRE101.
That was really good.
Yeah.
My Instagram is my name, all lowercase, MALCOLMVANSANT.
All right.
Did I do a good job? How does she? That was like PR trained.
Right.
You get the hang of things when your friends are influencers.
When you're famous and running away from all your exes.
And taking massive shits.
Yeah.
Right.
You have time to think about a few things.
Who have to communicate to you via the podcast,
Exactly.
via listener submissions. I'm just kidding.
Exactly. No, that's the only way now. Like, I don't even want to get texts anymore. I just want to hear from you that there's been updates about anything in life. And I'll be like, hey, Sean, so like, did my mom call you yet? And you're like, yeah, she left an anonymous comment, but she said from Malcolm's mom. And I'm like, Mom, that's not anonymous. Like, what?
Amazing. Well, whether you all are on a boat, a plane, a train, wherever you are tuning in or listening to, hey, maybe you can be Malcolm and Bree's friends. You can tune in to Situations Podcast wherever you go. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. Leave a review. It helps us. It helps other people find the show and helps us as well. So yeah, with that, I'll see you all back here for the next episode in a couple of weeks. Woo!
5 star.
Yes.